let me frame it like this. Let's say, are you all desirous of a relationship right now? Because some people, they just kind of want to be single and
somewhat.
I think I want to fall into it.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I'm
not actively looking for it.
You're not thirsty for it, but like you want.
But it would be nice, of course.
Okay, so question for you, hypothetical scenario. Let's say you meet a great guy. He'll be loyal to you. He'll commit to you. However, he has one kind of condition, and his condition is he doesn't want you going to parties, bars, and clubs.
I've heard you do this question.
You've heard this one before?
Yeah.
So, hold on.
Beaten Cheeks super chatted $50.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Chelsea coming out with her doomed relationship with her feels. Respect. Ladies, would you get rid of your social media presence if the guy you are in a serious relationship asked you to in order to maintain that relationship?
We'll do that one first. Really quick, yes or no?
I feel like it depends. Like I would like want to have a conversation with them and be like, why? Like what's the issue with like me having an Instagram account or like something like that? Like why does it bother you?
Sure.
No.
I don't really take social media that seriously, so like I guess if he really cared.
Maybe like no.
Okay.
I just want to know why my relationship is doomed.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, Cheeks. I missed that part. What about you?
I mean,
What if your boyfriend was like, yo, get rid of the Instagram?
well, it's hard because that's how that's where I post my
That's your
tattoos. It's my
business,
business account. So you can't fuck with money like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's, yeah.
Liv?
I'm in the same situation. Maybe if it was my personal account, we could talk about it. But my hair account, that's how I get clients. So, no.
By the way, guys, hairdressers. Are you a hairdresser?
Yeah.
Be careful, guys. Okay. I'm kidding, Liv. I'm kidding. But
I'm looking
it's kind
for
of like
commitment.
It's kind of like horse girls too. Beware of horse girls.
Those are two different things.
Did you get hurt by a horse girl?
No, but
Or a hairdresser.
I've heard stories. It seems like hairdressers and horse girls are crazy.
Really?
I'm
I've
looking
never
for
heard
commitment,
anything.
though.
No, but it's not about the commitment. It's just like, okay, be careful. Don't hate me, Liv. Okay, so.
I already do.
Oh, okay. So, the original thing was.
The going out.
Yeah, he'll be loyal, great guy, whatever.
Okay, but do you know why that's like a problem for most guys? Like, what is it about going out that like? I mean, I haven't met a guy, or that's such a lie. But like the people I'm looking for, they like haven't been like right now haven't been like, oh, you can't go out. But like I know that is true because my ex was like that, and he was super like, if you go out, like we're over. So like, what is the issue with that? Like, I don't understand what.
Yeah, I'll address that. But have you guys ever, have you heard any guys, maybe a guy you're interested in, have you heard him have an issue with wanting to date a girl that goes out and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
No. But some of you have, some of you haven't. Okay. Your ex-boyfriend had an issue with it.
Yeah, he had like a big issue.
Big issue with it. And he didn't want you doing what? Just going out with your friend?
Like, it was like high school parties, like stuff like that. And he would be like, no, like, or I would invite him because I was like, you know, come with me. Like, we're dating. I would like you to be with me. Like, you're my partner. And he was still, like, I would take him with me. And then we would get in arguments at the party because he just was like, I don't want to be here. Let's go. Let's leave. Or like certain things like that where he was just like, I don't want you going out, period.
Mm-hmm.
Or like even hanging out with like guy friends that like you guys have the same friend group.
Okay. So your question is, why do guys
Find that such a big issue? Like, I don't.
Is there no level like of trust in the relationship?
Yeah, because I feel like the huge problem is with trust. Like, I mean, I feel like this whole thing with like social media and stuff, like it's caused a lot of trust issues and insecurities in relationships. And like, I feel like if we have a good level of communication and trust, obviously I'm not going to ghost you the whole night. I'm going to like keep you updated, let you know what happens. But like, I feel like why wouldn't we be able to have trust? You know what I mean?
Well, it's just kind of bars, clubs, and parties. I know you guys, I mean, I don't know if you guys have fake IDs, you two, or if you guys go to bars and clubs and stuff. Parties are basically the same thing, at least college type parties. There's a lot of drinking, a lot of people hooking up. It's Okay, let me ask one more question and then I'll give you my take.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's insecure for a guy to not want his girlfriend to be going out?
I don't think it's insecurity. I think it's valid.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you.
I think sometimes insecurity can be a factor, but that doesn't make it any less valid. And there could also just be like, oh, I want you to like spend time with me instead.
Sure.
What was the question?
Do you think if a guy didn't want his girlfriend going out to party, bars, clubs, do you think that's insecurity?
I think a little, yeah.
A little bit. Okay.
I mean, if the reasoning is because I want you to stay home with me, I want to stay hang out, I want to have movie nights, I want it to like us to go on dates together and look at the stars or whatever, that's not insecurity. That's just wanting to spend quality time together. But if it's because like I'm gonna be at work and I don't want to know you're out without me, I think that comes from some type of distrust in his girlfriend. So then that needs to be communicated and they need to talk to
let's not assume that it's because he maybe he does want to spend time with you, but maybe he's not even in town. He doesn't want you. So it could, let's say it's both.
I think it's more of a guy being like, what do you need to get up and like get dressed up for and go out for? Who do you need to look good for? Which I can see how you guys think it comes off as insecurity, but I think that's the main thing in a guy's head, because personally I've been in a relationship before where we started out going to parties and then all of a sudden he was like, yo, like, why do you go out so much? And then I stopped and then he started going out and I was like, what does he need to get super like dressed up for, I guess. And so that was the conflict that came out of our relationship. And obviously I don't know if he's learned from it. I learned from it. So I prefer to stay home when I'm in a relationship, but if I do go out, I want him to come with me.
That's valid.
Yeah. And that's where
validation. And did you want to give your take
On the
do you think it's insecurity?
At times, yeah, I could see it could be like insecurity.
Okay. So, and obviously I think there's degrees to this. For example, if a girl like is going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday versus like occasionally going out, it's different. I think still there's can be some issues there, but
also, I mean, if her friends are single, they want to go out probably to be talking to new guys and girls, but talking to guys. So if that's the way she has to hang out with her girlfriends, her single girlfriends, they're not going to want to have a movie night all the time, you know, inside. Right. She's going to have to partake in that. And she'll probably just wingman them, but I mean, I don't think...
that's a yikes. Like, well, a wingman's job would be to entertain the other guy while your girlfriend is talking.
I mean, when I said wingman, I mean like kind
that's
of
what
like,
that's what a male wingman would do. Would be talking to like.
I
friend.
mean like going to the guy and being like, "Hey, my friend thinks you're cute."
Yeah,
that's what I mean by wingman.
Your friend. Okay. M. Martin super chatted $50. Multiple studies, AMA, Yale, etc., show a strong link between regular social media use and increased depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and self-deletion. SM promotes self-hate, inadequacy about one's own life. Women are 80% of SM users.
Yeah, I mean, definitely social media is I think it's terrible for both men and women. There's you're comparing I don't know the exact quote, but basically you're looking at people's highlight reel. Like, you know, you're seeing them on vacations and their life looks great, but so you're making some comparisons and then people are, you know, photoshopping. The fucking chicks are squeezing their
cinching their waist
to ridiculous proportions. So yeah, I think it's bad for both men and women. Thank you, Martin, for the super chat. So you said that you would wing woman, go up to the dude and say that my friend thinks you're cute. So you would approach on your girlfriend's behalf.
Sure.
Okay. So that's a little, I want to touch on something related to that. That's a little different. I will come back to the bar and nightclub thing. So let me ask, have you guys ever done that? Have you had success with that? Where like you go up to a guy for your girlfriend and you're like, hey, do you see my friend over there? She thinks you're cute. Like say what's up or say hi or. Okay.
Yes.
You've done that. You've done that. Have you done that?
No.
Have you done that? You've done that?
Yes.
What about you?
Me?
Over here.
A long time ago, yes.
Okay, you've done that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Was it successful? Like, did the
Yeah.
guy...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like my friend
He
got his
approached.
number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he approached.
Worked?
Sometimes.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. If a guy came up to you and said, hey, do you see my guy friend over there?
Mm-hmm.
He likes you. He's a bit shy. Go talk to him. What's your response?
I'd be like, oh, okay, and then I would go talk to him. If it was like I was looking.
Stop the cap.
Oh, I mean, if they were like, if they were attractive enough, like in my like, and I thought like, oh, they could dress well, and I like liked their vibe they're giving off. Yeah, I would go talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're hot, I'd be
Yeah.
like, tell them to get over
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Or like,
well, let's
wave
have a
them over.
conversation.
Yeah, like
If they're cute, yeah.
Why don't you believe that?
I know. I feel
It
like
would
I
be-
would totally do that. Like 100%.
I think you. I mean, you might if you can add all in. Oh, he has to be attractive and all this stuff. I do think that you would be turned off if a guy had to have his friend
No.
sent on his behalf. You would much prefer the guy to
don't
just
think I
have the
would think-
I don't think I
confidence.
would really
Do it.
care. Like if I saw someone who was like attractive and their like friend told me like, oh, they find you attractive. If anything, I'd be like, whoa, this person finds me attractive. I would like to talk to them.
Okay, all things being equal, would you prefer the guy to just have the confidence to just go up to you to begin
Yes,
with?
of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You wouldn't. There wouldn't be some part of you that's like, why didn't he just come up himself?
I would probably
No.
say that to him. Why didn't you
Like
just come up
what-
to me?
like-
oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a flirty way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so the guy comes up to you and he says, "Oh, my friend's really shy," and he's kind of, you see him kind of nervous there in the same way that your girlfriend might be kind of nervous. Oh,
Yeah, so that's why I feel like I would understand it more because I might be nervous and sometimes I would want my girlfriends to do it for me. So
I'm sorry, I can't.
Wait, do you
I
think the
don't-
wing woman thing doesn't work, or
No, well, what I'm saying is that the situation that you described,
Mm-hmm.
where you as the wing woman, you go up to a guy and you say, "Hey, my friend over there, my girlfriend over there thinks you're cute."
Mm-hmm.
That would almost, I can't imagine why that would not work on
Yeah.
a guy. No guy's going to be like, "Pfft, what is she, a wuss? Why can't she
Yeah.
just?" However, I can definitely see girls being like, well, if he's the type of guy that doesn't have the confidence to just come up to me and he's sending his guy friend to do it, I'm just not interested.
if he's in the corner shaking like a chihuahua and he looks scared, yeah, I'm probably not going to approach him. But if he looks cool, he's with his buddies, and honestly, if he's attractive to me, there's
Yeah, I
not
would
much
go.
stopping me from.
Sure. Okay. Just sort of a little tangent there, just because it was interesting you
Yeah.
brought that up, and I thought the reverse, it
Sure.
just wouldn't, it wouldn't work. Perhaps it could, but more likely than not, it's just as a guy, the best thing to do is just to go up. So let's bring it back to the bar and club and party thing. So did you get to say, do you think it's insecure if,
yeah, I said it, I feel like it could be. Like I mean, obviously it depends on the situation, but yeah.
okay, if he doesn't want his girlfriend to go
I
out
mean,
to
I feel like some
bars and
scenarios would
clubs and
be
parties?
very like valid and like understandable, but
Sure.
like I'm sure some scenarios are also pure insecurity.
Okay. Well, so I would say this, what I think, and I've heard this from a few women, you know, they'll say, oh, that's insecure. That's insecurity. What you call insecurity, I call having a boundary. So I think it's just a boundary.
And I think that's completely fine if a guy's like, hey, look, I have a boundary and I don't want you going out at all. And like, that's where I'm going to draw the line. And like, if you don't want to be with me, then you don't want to be with me. And I feel like it's completely fine for the girl or someone else to be like, okay, well then I don't want to be with you. And that's where we have different boundaries and that's completely fine.
Sure.
And like, I appreciate you setting a boundary, but I'm not going to go for it.
Especially the culture at this age, like a lot of people go out on the weekends. So if you're not part of that, you're just, it's like, what are you doing? If it's not for a reason that he wants to be with you outside of the party, he just expects you to sit at home alone when everyone else is out like socializing.
Or, I mean, or with him.
Well,
but,
that's what I'm saying. If he wants time with you, I feel
Yeah.
like that's totally valid.
Right. But perhaps there's a weekend he can't hang out, but he still doesn't, you know.
But he
he's
wants
still,
you just to quit all of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just to have a relationship between the two of you, not really having other people.
Well, you can have friends, but.
But they're all going out together.
Well, with these environments, people go out to parties, people go out to clubs, people go out to bars. Perhaps not the full and exclusive reason, but a big reason is to meet people.
For sure.
They're quite literally social gatherings.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you just wanted to hang out with your girlfriends, you could just, and I know, look, some girls do this, but why not just get a bottle of wine, hang out at your house? It's warm, it's safe, it's comfortable, and just hang out. Also, if there was like I mean, I could be wrong, but most women who are single would not go to a bar if it was like only women in the bar.
Oh, I would. 100%.
Come
No,
on.
I literally saw something on my For You page or like on TikTok the other day where it's like we threw an all girls party and it was like a band was playing and it was just all girls. I feel like that'd be really fun. Like just to go for your outfits.
I think some of you might be bi, so maybe that wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah.
But I would say a lot of. Here we go.
Dragon
Thank you,
Stanley
Dragon.
1001 super chatted $50. Did it ever occur to any of you that he is trying to protect you from getting into bad situations that will kill your relationship?
So, I mean, my recommendation to men is just don't be in a serious relationship with a woman who doesn't realize the importance of limiting their own behavior to protect the relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, if you respect your partner, you don't engage in activities essentially designed for single people.
But I think that the bar and nightlife is just part of young people's culture. I mean, I wish it wasn't. I wish more people weren't drinking so much, and I wish there was more like outdoor activities to do. But like in New York City, that's the main things to do. You don't go on hikes. So if everyone else is doing it, I feel like going out once in a while is just like it's not something that's going to kill your relationship. Like you could be put in situations where a guy comes up to you and flirts with you because yes, but that can happen anywhere. I mean, I get approached at the doctor. So you can, as a girl, you can be approached anywhere by a guy flirting with you.
Yes, that's true.
What about if you're in her situation where she's sober?
Yeah.
She's very well aware, and it's just a general question. She's very well aware of her surroundings. She's very well aware of what's going on around her. Would a guy feel more comfortable if their girlfriend, wife, fiance, significant other was sober? Would that be a difference?
It helps a bit. I mean, me personally, I really don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to parties. So just on that one metric alone, I want reciprocity in a partner. But I mean, it's definitely a pro for me if a girl like doesn't drink or drinks in moderation, drinks rarely. But it's better than her going to the club and getting fucking tanked. But it's still, for me, it's still a little bit like iffy, you know? So yeah.